Oh, welcome back to 10 Targets Detecting. My name is Camille and this is the channel I try and find 10 good targets every video. This is where I'm going today. That's it. Just straight down all that way, all this path. This is a weekday morning. Usually on the weekend, this is crowded with cars. People get out of their cars and they go into this field, this sports field, and hopefully they drop stuff. It's also got a bit of age to it. I have been here before and I've just sort of done the trees, the bases of trees, and I have found a couple of pre-decimal coins, so you never know what we're going to find. All right, fingers crossed. Let's get into it. Well, the sun came out for a second and then it went away again. It's going to be a bit like that today, but it's fine. It means less people about when it's not so nice, great weather. You find so much trash along paths like this. That's the truth. Shallow stuff. Somewhere here wasn't there. But sometimes you find jewellery, badges, you know, coins, modern coins, and you find trash. Oh, but no, not this time. You find modern coins. This is an Australian $2 coin and they add up. Often found fresh drops along paths like this amongst the trash. Let's keep going. Never know what might turn up. So this was a double jumping 82, right? Next to it is a double jumping $1 coin. So we've got trash, we've got treasure. Never know. Fingers crossed. Yeah, you always know you're going to find one of these, don't you? That's right. Little puppy. Let's see what his name is. Oh, phone number. And what is his name? What? Simba. Simba lost his tag or her tag. You always find them, don't you? Guys, this is as far as I've got without looking at it any further, because this is actually ring pull numbers. This is in the low 40s, so I just assumed it would be another ring pull. It doesn't look to be another ring pull, or is it? Foiled by the foil. Oh, I thought it was going to be a ring. No, it's just those foil toppy things. All right, I'm digging the low numbers. And I'm getting trash for it at the moment. All right, move on. Hey, why don't you check out my display while I tell you what happened? Seconds after filming that last video, the sky opened up and the rains poured down and there was no more video making for that day. I love detecting in the rain, but I could not continue the video down that path. So when I got my next available day to go detecting, it was actually a number of days later. The sun had come out and the ground had dried back up again. But this video can now continue. I never usually show you first hole of the day. I usually just sort of like get a sense of what's here, but I'm going to show you my very first hole of the day. Ready? It's both ways. I know it's noisy. You're just looking at the screen and you probably might be able to hear what's going on. I've got one headphone off so you can hear it. It's 2 bars. Can we do it together? That's the question. You know what? This ground, oh my God, it's hard. We'll try one more. It's really important to get your first hole, to get all your plugs, you know, get deep the first time you go, so you don't have to keep mucking around, because you know what I'm going to do right now? Muck around. It's going to be 1 cent because it's small. It's not the 3 bars it said. It's going to be something smaller and more shallow. Oh no, don't just be 1 and 2 cent pieces here. Good sign though, good sign. If there's 1 cent pieces, there's going to be some pre-decimals. Let's go. What do you think's shallow double jumping at 89.90? Oh yes, under a telegraph pole. What do you think? One of those things that come off the poles. What are they called? Oh, they're called bloody annoying. Where are you? Did I completely miss it? You're joking. Oh, here. Was it here? What? Or is that something else? Is that where it was? That's it. And what is it going to be? I still dig them. Sounds too good. What if someone dropped a ring or something this close? Did I really not get in deep enough? Yes, those things. These things. I hate them, but I dig them every time. They're off the poles. They ring so nice, don't they? Oh, gosh. Coming in at a 91 target ID was shallow, so I wasn't thinking much of it. I think it's just some sort of tag, possibly related to a telegraph pole or a tree tag or something like that, or something insignificant, but you never know what might happen on wash up. Moving on. Just where my feet is, just here, that was that tag. Got up and swung again, and we had a similar 91, and it's a coin. I thought, yep, she's bent. We're not deep, but we got ourselves a bent, look at it. Did I do that? Oh, I may have done that because I just thought it was going to be related to that telegraph pole, but I still dug it anyway, and I've got myself a kangaroo penny. It looks like to be a 1952. This was only a low 60s. I've already seen it. Low 60s. Wait until you see what it is, right? The ground is tough, so I'm just sort of using two hands. Even for these shallow ones, they're taking me too long. And this is a Australian $2 coin coming in at low 60s. Anyone with a Manticore who detects in Australia, these are usually a bit higher, aren't they? The target IDs really are guides. You can't sort of rely on them and go, that's going to be a 1 cent piece, that's going to be a $2 coin, because it varies depending on the site. Okay, moving on. This dry old ground is just it's just hard to get into. You ready? Ready? I saw it because I saw an amazing impression. Let's flip this over. Ta-da! Oh, not that amazing now because my big hands bloody broke it. But thought it was going to be silver. It's a kangaroo penny for my troubles. All right, fingers crossed. Let's keep going. One step from that kangaroo penny is just a little bit glary, but we're in the high 80s. Let's go this way. There is no way I can get in. It's so dry. Look at this. Yeah. Now, my last video I mentioned how I'd like to learn how to sharpen my tools. And I said I might have to ask a friend, but someone just told me you use a normal file. So I'm going to look at that. I'm going to YouTube it because there's always good stuff, isn't there, on YouTube, right? 10 targets detecting, and you know what? I'm going to learn how to do it myself. Ugh. Now, oh, I can feel something just in the side here. Is it a coin? No, it's just probably rubbish. I can see here. It's probably rubbish. That's what you get. That's what you get. Rubbish punctuates the good stuff. Ta-da! Yes, smashed it. The dry ground. Might have to start using two hands for some of these digs. What if it was something good? I would have been very disappointed with myself. Dry. Let's do a rain dance. This penny was 82. This penny, 71. I thought it was going to be a 1 cent piece, and look, this one's bent as well. Can you see with the sun? Okay, I'll try and do a live dig next. It's just so dry, it's putting me off. Oh, I wish I could take back time and showed you the clip clop. I've walked a significant couple of meters and didn't get a good target, and then I decided to dig the next sort of okay target. It was sketchy, nothing consistent about it, jumping from 58. But look, when it's out, it's still, there's like a funny 50, 3, 57, nothing consistent about it. And it is what I like to call a suburban silver. Look at that. Who knew? Not me. Those clip clop and sketchy are so worth digging. I can't see a year. Gently rub it. I still can't see a year. You might be able to. 19. Oh, I really can't see a year. We'll have to wait for the wash up. Look at that. In this dry old ground. Managed to pull a suburban silver. Happy days. That makes the hunt, right? One little silver's all you need. It's a great hunt. Well guys, thanks for hanging in there if you got to this part of the video. I'm calling it. We went from wet to dry. We've come back out. It's a nice sunny day. This is actually the outro for my other video, where, you know what? The reality detecting. Sometimes it rains, sometimes it's sunny, but you find one silver and it's still considered a great hunt. Thank you so much for joining me. We'll wash it up and let's see what the date is. Well, this was everything in the pouch. I ended up digging 2 of these. I didn't learn from the first one. I dug another one. Got a couple of Australian dollars. They add up. This was actually, well, it is a tree tag, and you could see a date on it. There's a number down the bottom and there was a date, and it was the 30th of June 1961. And then when I started, and there was like a crest here, and I started rubbing and it started coming off, so I'm just leaving that as is. The one and only silver. Look how clean and beautiful it is. Just with a little bicarb soda and water. That's how nice that coin turned out. It's a 1954. Thank you so much for joining me in both the rain and then the dry. Oh, careful what you wish for. I wished for a rain dance and then it came and it stopped me making my video. Then it stopped and got a bit too dry again. Well, anyway, there's your weather report. Catch you next time. 10 targets detecting. I appreciate you so much. Hit that subscribe. If you want to help my channel grow, it won't cost you a thing, but it'll really help me out. Thanks so much. Catch you next time.